pointed in, Jack.
Oh, what are you talking about now?
I don't know what I'm talking about. You tell me.
Tell you what? You have something on your mind. Say it.
If I say what I'm thinking, you're liable to tell me what I don't want to hear.
Listen, Kate. I've had a long day. I'm tired. Whatever this is about, can we talk about it in the morning?
I want to know what you're planning to do.
Planning to do? About what?
Whatever's been going on, I want it to stop. I don't want to know who she is or what she's like, and I don't want to hear any lies. I just want tonight to be the end of it, and I'll never talk about it again as God is my judge.
You think I'm carrying on with some woman? Where do you get such ideas from?
Two things a woman doesn't need to be told, Jack. When she's pregnant and when her husband stops loving her. Maybe we've had enough years of loving each other. But I will not be humiliated for the rest of my life.
Who's been talking to you? What goddamn liars tell you such things? Nothing's going on. Kate, what's happened to us when we can't believe each other anymore?
Maybe it's the way you look at me when you say you're telling me the truth.
There is no other woman.
Why not?
What?
Why not? You're a healthy man. You're affectionate. You're as normal as anyone. We haven't been together as man and wife since I don't know how long. So if it's not me, and you're swearing there's no one else, I'm asking you, why not?
Kate, let's not get into this. I beg of you.
Don't beg me! Don't tell me how trusting we were. We passed all that when our children grew up. It's just you and me now, Jack. And if I'm not enough for you, you tell me and you get out. Get out, God damn it! I will not be pointed at from the window.
There is no other woman.
I don't care. Stop it anyway.
I know I've changed. I know I'm different.
Yes, you are.
I've stopped feeling for everything. Getting up in the morning, going to bed at night. Why do I do it? Maybe it was the war. The war came along, and after that, nothing was the same. I hated poverty, but I knew how to deal with it. I don't know my place anymore. When I was a boy in Temple, I looked at the old men and I thought, they're so wise. They must know all the secrets of the world. Now I'm a middle-aged man and I don't know a damn thing. Wisdom doesn't come with age. It comes with wisdom. I'm not wise, Kate, and I never will be. I don't even lie very well. There was a woman about a year ago. I met her in a restaurant on 7th Avenue, Kate. She worked in a bank, a widow. Not all that attractive, but a refined woman. Spoke very well, better educated than me. It was a year ago, Kate. It didn't last long. I never thought it would, and it's over now. If I've hurt you, and God knows you have every right to be, then I apologize. I'm so sorry. But I'll be truthful with you. I didn't tell you this just now out of a great sense of honesty. I told you because I couldn't carry the weight of all that guilt on my back anymore.
How old a woman?
Don't get into that, Kate. If you want to have your anger, throw something at me, but don't ask me questions about her. Let's talk about you and me. Tell me how we get through this thing. But who and what she is just not important anymore.
How old a woman, Jack?
God almighty. You won't be happy until you dig into it, will you? I don't know. 44, 45. She never told me. I never asked.
What did you talk about?
When?
That first day in the restaurant.
I don't remember. We just talked.
There must have been about something. The soup, the chicken, the fruit cup. How do these things start, Jack? I never heard one before.
I don't know who you're trying to hurt more, Kate. You or me.
What did you say in the restaurant, Jack?
Anything, everything. We talked about the weather, about politics, about music, our children.
You get 45 minutes for lunch. Besides eating, that was a lot of ground to cover, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a lot of ground to cover. Is that the answer you want, Kate?
Why her? After 33 years of marriage, why is she the one you picked?
Don't, for Christ's sakes, don't make me say nice things about her. You want me to say she was a tramp? Okay, she was a tramp. I had an affair with a peroxide blonde tramp, Kate. Is that all right?
I wish to God you did, a tramp I could handle. But that's not your nature, Jack. And I want to know why this woman was the woman.
This is a mistake, Kate. A mistake we'll both regret, as God is my judge. Why this woman? Because she had an interest in life besides working in a bank or taking care of her house. To her, the world was bigger than that. She read books I never heard of, talked about places I never knew existed. When she talked, I just listened, and when I talked, I suddenly heard myself saying things I never knew I felt. Because she asked questions that I had to answer. Learning about yourself can be a very dangerous thing, Kate. Some people like me should just leave well enough alone. The things you were afraid to hear, I won't tell you, because they're true. But it lasted less time than you think. Once was enough to hurt. I realized that. But I never ate in that restaurant again, and I never have seen her again. If either one of us feels better after that, then shame on both of us. You know, if I killed a man in the street, you'd probably stand by me, maybe even understand it. So why is this the greatest sin that can happen between a man and wife?
Because I'm not strong enough to forgive it.
I don't expect you to.
What do you expect?
I'm not clever enough to answer that, Kate.
This woman, this refined, educated woman, if I left you, would you go to her?
No, she wouldn't have me. She's content with her life the way it is.
If she would have you, would you go to her?
No.
Why not?
Because I know where I belong.
Here. Is this where you belong, Jack? In a house with a woman who hasn't read the right books or traveled any further in the world than the subway can take her? I take care of a house. I raised a family. But I don't know the questions to ask you that will make you feel things you never felt before. No, I don't think this is where you belong anymore, Jack.
If I felt that, I would have left last year.
You did leave, Jack. You never moved out, but you left.
I know we've not been the same together, not for a long time. And for that, I'm sorry.
So, you stay with me because she won't have you. I got some bargain, didn't I, Jack?
So what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Is that how it works? You have an affair and I get the choice of forgetting about it and living alone for the rest of my life? It's so simple for you, isn't it? I am so angry. I am so hurt by your selfishness. You break what was good between us and leave me to pick up the pieces. And still you lie to me.
I told you everything.
I knew about that woman a year ago. I got a phone call from a friend. I won't even tell you who. What's going on with you and Jack, she asked me. Are you two still together? Who's this woman he's having lunch with every day? She asked me. I said, did you see them together? She said, no, but I heard. And I said, don't believe what you hear. Believe what you see. Did I do good, Jack? Did I stand up for my husband and defend him like a good wife? A year I lived with that, hoping to God it wasn't true. And if it was, praying it would go away. And God was good to me. No more phone calls, no more stories about Jack and his lunch partner. No more wondering why you were coming home late from work even when it wasn't the busy season. Until this morning, guess who calls me? Guess who Jack was having lunch with in the same restaurant twice last week? Last year's lies don't hold up this year, Jack. This year you gotta deal with it.
Kay, it's true.
Oh.
I saw her last week, twice in the same restaurant, once in another restaurant.
And where else, Jack? Do you always sit or do you lie down once in a while? Twice tonight I went to the phone to see if you were really working. But I was so afraid to hear you'd left early I couldn't even dial the number. How is it possible I could hate you so much after loving you all my life?
Would you believe me, Kate, if I told you it was lunch and nothing else?
I can't talk about this anymore. Sleep down here anywhere you want except next to me.
She's just a friend now, Kate, that's all.
Is that what you tell her I am? Just a wife?
She left her job for 6 months. I knew what had happened, but I couldn't get in touch with her. Kate, her son was killed in an automobile accident. So I have lunch with her. Talk about anything else except the accident.
If you see her again, you take your things and you move out of this house.
I slept with her before and you forgave me. Now I buy the woman lunch and offer her compassion, and for this, you want to end the marriage?
I didn't expect to get through a lifetime without you touching another woman, Jack. But you having feelings for someone else, that's something I can never forgive.